What's going on, guys? Humanoid Typhoon here, and we're here to play some Moon Sliver. I've had this game in my inventory for quite some time here, my Steam inventory. I just haven't got around to playing it. It looks really cool. I actually forgot why I downloaded it. I guess it's supposed to be played in an hour. Yeah, it says, suggested you set aside an hour to complete it. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing all of it in one episode. I am going to play it in one sitting, though. So expect maybe 4, maybe 5 videos, maybe? Something like that? I don't know. Let's just get started. I know this is like a narrative-based game, with like elements of horror, so I like horror. Holy shit. Okay, so we've got a flashlight. Nice. Okay, WASD. Nice. I can jump, space, hello. Right mouse button, toggle flashlight on and off, interact, examine. Alright, controls are simple. Cool. Cool. Alright, we got a door. Nice. Conserve your flashlight battery, recharge it at power outlets, explore freely. Piece the story together. When night falls, enter the mountain. Oh man. Oh man, a place like this has power outlets? It's made of cobblestone. Oh, we got a question mark. Ellie was a solid and beautiful girl, the youngest of all of them, with a mind unfit for lofty thoughts. She had once come in here to see if there was any old firewood. Otherwise, she stayed in her cluttered house, where it was warm and familiar. You sound like me, Ellie. Conserve your flashlight battery. Yeah. Okay, we're going outside. What the hell? So we were in, like, a bunker? Hello? Why would we be there? And also, where am I supposed to go? We're old, Issa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Issa. Really? I didn't know that. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them toward the shoreline. Issa could remember when the old buildings still stood here, filled with families. So are we supposed to wander towards the shoreline? They reached the ruins, strolled leisurely through them toward the shoreline. I'm sorry, he said, and he cried because he often cried during these talks. For what, she said. For a lot of things. Okay. These conversations were not new. Long ago, okay? Long ago, Issa had learned to love Abel despite and for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long gray hair around. Long gray hair, you say? Are they old? They must be, like, real old, then. I don't know. I kind of thought they were just getting older at first, like, as in, like, 20s, 30s. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. Okay. We got a knife and a wrench. Can't do anything with that. Oh, I can charge my flashlight. Nice. What is all this about? My problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around, and that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us. Okay, whatever. So, who's the liar? She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with the key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said. Took what? Who's being a dick? Somebody's being a dick and taking things. Oh, need to turn that off. It's supposed to conserve that battery. Issa kept a smile on her face, or is it Isa? I have no idea. Whatever. Although she did not feel like smiling. Okay, charge that up just because. What's this? She sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you? She said. She didn't take it either, he said, nor did I, nor did Abel, she said, and yet it's gone. So something is missing, and if I'm supposed to know, I don't. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to. Okay, so it's the key, said he. Said Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Yeah, well, that's something that somebody stole things would say. So, how about that? That's the first thing I would say if I took something. I didn't take it. It's missing. I don't know where it went. I feel like I missed life, he said, like it whizzed right by while I wasn't looking, and I'm watching it disappear into the horizon, stuck in this prison. Oh, come on, she said. Look out at the water. Isn't it beautiful? It's lonely, he said. Lonely and infinite. They reached the... I already read that. Okay. I already read that, too. I didn't go here. That's where we started. Let's go here. I definitely feel you about life passing by pretty quickly. Seems like I just graduated high school yesterday and I'm already like 25. It sucks. It's locked. We can't go there. Okay, so that must be what the key is for? Hello? I don't know. Alright, so here's a place that we have not gone to yet. Let's go check it out, see what's going on. Looks like I can get up there. Let's go up here first. What are you want me to do? Oh, I can charge my... Okay, that's all that's up here is a power outlet? But there's no... It must be underground. Okay. I was going to say there's no power lines running. Let's go in here. Whoa. Candles, a bed. And looks like somebody made a fire. Oh, a note. There is an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together. We have eaten together. We have loved the same women. Betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs, and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless with their unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasures and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is Sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. You got problems, bro? You like possessed? Abel read to escape, Daniel read to feed his lofty, strange thoughts. Issa read to pass the time, but Ellie, as far as Abel knew, she hadn't opened a book in years. What did she do all day? He didn't know. Sometimes he worried about her. He worried about all of them. Were they as melancholy as he was? So these people are like stuck on an island or something? They got stuck on an island? I don't know. Did I get everything in here? Oh, we got another note. What childlike emptiness I feel to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive. But to what end? This island is all the world we know, and it is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. Okay, so where did they get these books? And all this stuff? Is what I want to know. And how did they end up here? Hello? I just saw something. I remember when the moon still shined, when each night was bathed in warm silver. I don't think moonlight produces heat, yo. Maybe it does? I don't know. I'm not science. And the shadows were mysterious and friendly, and the island was a place of joy. That was many years ago. Since it disappeared, this place has become cold and stark, plagued by an inexplicable sense of loss and despondency. Daniel and Ellie are young. They did not feel sense of loss, they did not feel it. They don't remember what the world used to be like, but Abel and I do, and we are both filled with longing for intangible joys that it can no longer provide, for friends that do not exist, for feelings that cannot be reasonably felt. When I was younger, I smiled because I felt like smiling. Now that smile is a disguise. Man, it's getting dark, yo. Ooh, we got a key. I wonder if that's the key for the, She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling. Okay. So this is going to be a dark game. This is going to be dark, man. We got 2 more buildings to explore. Okay, flashlight time. We got a bed, some firewood. Daniel started. I'm so good at reading. I'm so words. Daniel stared at the pile of wood. He hadn't burned wood for months. Let's talk about Ellie instead. Abel was silent for a moment. What about Ellie, he said. Daniel didn't need to answer. Abel swallowed. All right, let's talk about Ellie. So Ellie is a touchy subject. I've been thinking about life, said Abel, sitting down, and death and uncertainty. I think everybody thinks about that, man. Nobody wants to. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Issa and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you got caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expression confused Abel. Daniel took down the dead flashlight and replaced it with a fully charged one, listening to Abel talk and thinking unrelated thoughts. He preferred the sharp illumination of flashlights to the dimness of flame. So Ellie's a touchy subject for these guys and gals. And I can't get into the what... Okay. It's okay. I thought I might have to go that way, but there's a barrier there. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 1. What the hell? Okay. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel the day before as he absent-mindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather the lack of something. Okay, so now it's nighttime because that's moonlight. The moon sliver was gone. What? What is the moon sliver? The word of Hector the word of Hector the First. The moon sliver was written by the pure spring rain upon pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, "Take this, the moon sliver, and make for it a place in the chapel of infinite light. For it is a holy document, man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night, and greatly feared. Know that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. Give it a place of honor, and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil." And so Hector took the moon sliver and placed it in the chapel of infinite light upon a silver pedestal, and the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. Okay. So, here's where it was. He stared at the empty dice for some time, struggling to comprehend. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's comprehend. The moon sliver was gone. Yeah, so it's gone. Oh, God, flashlight's dying. Okay. Comprehend this simple, shocking fact. Had someone moved it? Issa, perhaps? She was the only one with a key to the Chapel of Infinite Light, but Ellie or Abel could have borrowed it from her, as she had done, or taken it. Regardless, he had to tell the others. Okay, so they're suspecting Ellie has taken the moon sliver. That's what this is about. So this document is supposed to protect them from... I need an outlet, please. Oh, shit. It's dark as fuck. And my flashlight's dying because I'm stupid and didn't charge it. I thought it would last longer, alright? Sue me. So where would the moon go? Right? Like, the moon was just like, peace! I'm going to hang out with Phobos. Like, it's out. It's vacated. Is this nighttime now? Will you fucking let me in? Come back when night falls. Really? Oh! Daniel carefully made his way along the ridge. That's because Daniel played Skyrim. He knew what Ellie and Abel were doing. He'd known for a long time and had decided to ignore it, something that was becoming increasingly difficult to do. He reminded himself that they all four had to trust each other and rely on each other, as he had done so many times before, but it was a hollow reminder, and he didn't really believe it anymore. So these people have been here for a long time. There's some distrust growing. It sounds like there's a younger generation and an older generation of people that are on this island. He sat cross-legged on the very peak of the mountain, staring off into the horizon. What was out there? He did not know and did not think it knowable. Oh. Nice. He watched Ellie put her clothes back on. His eyes unfocused, not really seeing her. She didn't say anything. Her lips were pursed in that eternal, ignorant scowl. He got up from the bed and opened his box. He used to believe that one day he could plant the last few seeds and they would be able to grow food again. But now he knew that the ground was poison. Issa had given the seeds to him for the safekeeping. Issa loved him. Issa trusted him. His eyes filled with tears. But he didn't let Ellie see. "I'm supposed to meet Issa for a walk," he said. She didn't answer. She just left. Okay. "I believe the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness, and maybe the ones who went before us are waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out. And truth be told, I am ready. I am ready for the beginning of a new adventure." So these people don't really like life. It looks like one of them has committed suicide. It's a she, so it's either Issa or Ellie. Oh, we have another box that we need a key for. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please do leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be continuing on with this game. Right now, actually, I'm just going to split everything up. So we see you guys in the next video. Peace.